Hey you guys, it's Monica and welcome back. Today we are doing a suspended glitter snow globe tumbler, aka just a snow globe that has a SlowMo solution. And so you're probably like, girl, we can't believe you're back. I know, but I told these people I was going to do these videos, so I got to get these videos done. And so I'm using a snow globe tumbler that you can pick up over on Temu.com. This is a plastic double wall snow globe, and it actually comes with the plugs. We'll talk about that when it gets to them. But they send you like 3 plugs, which for me, it worked out because I ended up needing them, but you really only just need one. All right, let's go SlowMo Solution. And so I normally like a snow globe that moves a lot, but in practice, when you have a drink in your cup, there isn't much you can do about the solution because it don't move much. And so what I like to do is I like to use, I don't know the right ratio. It's like a 2-to-1 probably. So like, say 50 mils of water, 50 mils of, what is that stuff called? The slime activator stuff I just showed y'all, the magic liquid, and then like 25 mils of glycerin, and that creates a nice snow globe that it moves super slow. So essentially, like the whole time you drink in your cup, you're gonna see the glitter barely moving, and like that way you get to enjoy it. I feel like that's the only problem with snow globes when you have a drink in the cup, is that you don't actually get to enjoy it because you can't shake it. And so that's like the problem with like the thinner mixture ones. And so a slow-mo is nice to have when you want to enjoy it and see like slight glitter movement while you're enjoying your drink. And so I'm using the glitter Goosebumps. You can pick this up over on PeriodSixDesigns. This is a chunky mix glitter because we're doing a Halloween cup. Y'all, oh my goodness. Back in August, I started a Halloween scene rhinestone tumbler, and I am still not even 50% done, and I am trying my damnedest to get it done before Halloween. But y'all might not see that video till Christmas, and I'm really worried because like I put hours into that cup, and it is nowhere near done, and I don't know what to do because I don't want to give up, but like I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. Anyways, and so what I like to do when I do my snow globes, put a little bit of liquid in first, then put your glitter in, and as you're filling with the liquid and the glitter, make sure that like you like how it's looking. You can just you'll know if you like your glitter to liquid ratio. You know what I mean? But that's why we shake it up. We put a little bit in there. We look at it, lean back and look at it, see if it's really giving what you want it to give. And yeah, these little tattoo water bottles, or I don't know exactly what they're called. I call them little tattoo bottles. You can pick it up on Amazon, but I will leave a link to everything that I use below. There's only like 3 things that I use. It's super easy. But yeah, and then we're just going to fill it to the top. The hardest part is going to be when we get like to the very end. But yeah, I started to run out of mixture a little bit, and I'll put the measurements of what I used in the description box. Now, if you didn't make it to this part of the video, or even if you did and you leave a comment asking me for the measurements, I'm probably going to block you. Yeah, anyways. So yeah, keep filling it up to the top. Now, when you get to the top, this is the tricky part. You're going to want to twist, turn, and tilt that cup, because what you're doing is you're chasing the bubble. So there's going to be a little bubble in here. It's just a little air pocket. But we want to fill that as much as we can. And so just take your time. Like I said, twist and tilt, and try to chase that bubble. And so what I like to do, I like to tilt it to the point where the bubble is where the opening is, and that way I can kind of just shoot some liquid in there and get it to fill. And so what you'll see is like what's happening like with mine is that like I'm putting liquid in there, but like it's already liquid right there on the surface, so it just keeps bubbling out. But I know there's a bubble in there, so you see how now I was able to squeeze a little bit in. So it's just like You'll know. And so a little bubble is fine. You just don't want a big bubble because that just looks bad, and it looks like you didn't fill it all the way. So yeah, and you can see right here, I was just testing the plug, and then I couldn't get the plug out. And so I'm like, because I was, I be trying to make sure I be coming on here giving y'all accurate information. So I'm like, oh, let me just test out the plug and we'll go from there. Y'all, why I tried to get it out and I end up pushing it in further, and I ended up pushing it all the way into the cup. That is why I'm all the way in the camera, and y'all didn't ask for that. But yeah, I was like, well, it lives in the cup now. But we're not perfect, and honestly, I've been using this cup for weeks now, and I don't even see it in there. Like, I know it's in there, but it doesn't stick out or anything. So it's like not that big of a deal. So it worked out. But thank goodness they sent us extra plugs, right? And the plug is super easy, y'all. It's like, it's completely solid, waterproof. You can literally just put that plug in and go about your way. I thoroughly believe that. Because that thing was like, you see how tight it was in there. It wasn't going nowhere. But I also picked up this UV resin from Temu, and so I wanted to see what it was talking about. So we're going to use that to fill in the little area where the dip is on the bottom. I don't know why, but I could not get that little silver thing off. That thing gave me the blues. All right. And so it's just UV resin, so there's nothing you have to do. You don't have to mix it up or anything. It's already ready to go. Now, I will say, I don't know, this UV resin, baby, it was liquid. I was like, ooh, this is a little watery. I said, I don't know if this is going to cure right, but it did. I was a little worried at first because I was like, I don't know about that. So I did one just sealing in the plug. That's what you just saw me do. And now I'm going to do another one, just kind of sealing in that whole area, and I'm going to add some glitter to it. So this is Trick. Also another glitter available over on PeriodSixDesigns.com. And I'm just mixing that directly in with the UV resin you just saw me use. And so you could see, well, I don't know if you can't see, but like that stuff is, it probably don't look like it, but y'all, I've never had and I've used many UV resins, but you see like that stuff is pulling in there like it's water. I was like, ooh, I might have to do, at first I thought I was going to have to do multiple layers of the UV, but it worked out fine. And always make sure you wipe it up wherever you don't want it to be before you cure it, because once you cure it, it lives there. But those little drips, you can always just pop those off. Those wouldn't have been a big deal even if I did cure it. But yeah, once that's done, let's keep going. I'm going to use one of our UV DTS wraps. I love this wrap so much. I think it's so cute. It's like the Valentine's Day hearts, but like the Halloween version. Actually, I wasn't even ready to put the wrap on there yet, but y'all, the adhesive be so strong on these dang wraps that like once it's on there, baby, it lives there. And so I had to roll with it. It worked out, but I admittedly was not ready. I'm still trying to figure out, like, even though I like been using these for years at this point, I still can't exactly tell you what's my favorite way, whether it's going from like left to right or peeling the whole thing off and sticking it in the center. It's whatever way my mood is that day, but one thing for sure, make sure you're always pressing it down. Like I said, the adhesive's pretty strong, but you don't want it bouncing back on you when you go to pull it off. So just make sure you press down on them things. And again, these wraps are available at PeriodSixDesigns.com. Come check me out. Thank you to all the people who continue to support my small business and shop with me for whatever your various crafting needs are. It is so appreciated. I still get shocked by the fact that I still get orders and people know I exist when I am not good at posting on social media like I used to be, because life happens. So I just want to say to all the people that do support me in that capacity, I do appreciate you so much. And this is the final cup. So this is what it looks like. And you can see like that snow globe is very nice, slow-mo, not moving. So comments, questions, leave them below. PeriodSixGlitter.com. All my socials are PeriodSixDesigns. And I will see you guys in the next one.